going on, good people? We are here on a Tuesday.
Hey.
Tuesday, April the 13th. I guess technically we got the club going up today. It's the Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance. Literally SNY TV, NBC Sports Madden, NFL, NBA 2K League. Here on a Tuesday, week 6. And of course, Bordy McBoy, we're joined by her. She's down in the A, Atlanta, GA. I'm still here in Nashville. We had Madden Monday yesterday, today, Tuesday. NBA 2K Tuesday, PGA Tour 2K21 as well. On Tuesdays, we continue with the HBCU Esports Alliance week 6 here. Started, of course, back in December with the homecoming class, the spring season, the inaugural spring season underway now, week 6, as we continue to play these 5 games. $30,000 in scholarships being given to 33 HBCUs. And also community college from Coahoma Community College near Clarksville, Mississippi. Bordy, what's up on a Tuesday? What's up, baby?
Man, things have been good. And you said technically we have the club going up. Not technically, we do got the club going up on a Tuesday. Not only the club, but it's Taco Tuesdays. So we getting our bellies full, not only in, nourishment, but also in lovely 2K dominance and also PGA as well. So I'm super excited to see where these scholarships are going to, because we're all about competition here, not only competition, education, research, the pipeline, but we all about competing right here today in this Twitch stream. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Some more money being dished out like Oprah. You get some money, you get some money, you get some money, or at least on the PGA side. That's why some of y'all need to sign up. Remember, HBCUesports.com, because we sure are handing it out. Free money, honey. Who doesn't love that?
Literally handing away and giving away money for these young people at these fine historical black colleges and universities. Like I mentioned, we've got 12 in the CIAA, 33 overall, including a couple of weeks ago we had Coahoma Community College near the Mississippi River, in the SIP, down there in the great state of Mississippi, the Magnolia State. Coahoma Community College.
Crooked letter.
Clarksdale. Hey, crooked letter, the SIP, man. Absolutely. So with 33 HBCUs, Bordy, $30,000, giving away $50 for every win in Madden, and that's a series, best of 3. 2K, $50 for every win, and then PGA Tour, everybody gets money. Top 10 gets money.
Top 10.
Like, that's where you want to be. Get that NBA 2K and also the PGA Tour 2K21. Go to HBCUesports.com, sign up, be a part of this great system that we have here, and sign up and make some money. It can really make your life a lot easier winning some scholarship money and being able to afford a really good meal, something other than ramen noodles and peanut butter and jelly.
On DoorDash Wednesdays, when we're competing, playing Rocket League, you can get some free food, free money with that. But honestly, when you have money in your pocket, you're not just relegated to just one day. You can have it any day of the week when you're getting that bread, my friend. So make sure that you're signing up, because free bread is always good. Get you some cheddar, get you something to play around in your bank account, because the summer is coming up soon. Hopefully we're going to be coming down with COVID restrictions as more and more people keep on getting vaccinated. And when we do, you're going to want to look fly, you're going to want to look fresh. Gillette is helping you out halfway with making sure your beard game is all ready to go, smooth face, get your hair towels ready as well. But also, you need to make sure that wardrobe is popping, looking fresh.
Nice, Rod.
You need to be looking nice. You need to be looking nice, so make sure that you get that cheddar as much as you can. And you do that how? By signing up, so do that.
And you can go to HBCUesports.com, scroll to the bottom of the page, go ahead and register, sign up, and click the link, and become one of these students playing for lots of money. We've got one student well over $1,000 for the semester. We've already given away $7,000 to $8,000. It's $35,000 technically, because we already gave away $5,000 during the homecoming class. Got the great concert series with Soulja Boy, Tokyo Vandy, Scooby, and some others. It was Liddy back in December. Great to be a part of that. That was $5,000. $30,000 this spring for the inaugural spring season. So that's $35,000. We go from March all the way into May, and we've given away 7 to 8 plus the 5. That's 12 to 13,000 we've already given away of the 35. By my math, Bordy, there's still about 22,000 still out there to give. Plenty of time to come win this money. Singles right now, individuals, and then we'll have team play coming up in the playoffs Probably in about 3 weeks.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that team play, because it's important not only for the people who are trying, you know, to get into this league, but also for the players who are already established. I mean, you're going to want to join up with people whose game that you know. So the earlier you sign up, the better, to make sure that these other players can scout your game, make sure they can join into your teams, because pretty soon we're not just going to be doing Madden individually. We're not just going to be doing 2K individually, but we're going to be joining up into teams, 5v5s, 3v3s in Madden. So the more players can see what your game is like, the more opportunities you have, not only to make money in the short term, but in the long term as well. And trust me, I talked to our own commissioner, Rod Chappelle, personally. Rod said, I am begging y'all, please sign up. We are giving away money. We want to give out more money to all of you all. So make sure, because I mean, we're just giving out all this money to not only players who are doing 2K, Madden, but also PGA, NASCAR as well, Rocket League as well. Make sure you just sign up for as much, even if you don't think that you're that good, because in PGA we saw somebody get 56 over. 58, trust me,
58 over.
That ain't good. That's not great at all. But because they were still in the top 10, they still got it. So hey, you just got paid. You know, it's not even Friday night, so make sure that you're doing that, because your pocket will look nice, your outfits will look nice, your fresh face will look nice because you're using Gillette. Everything in your life will look nice. So make sure you do that.
Speaking of Gillette, we're going to take a time out, guys. Thanks for watching here on Twitch, twitch.tv/HBCU Esports Yard. Make sure you hit that page now. If you want to register, you want to be one of the students that's an HBCU student, want to play in our league, the HEA, the Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance, go to hbcuesports.com. Once again, that is hbcuesports.com. Go to the bottom of the page, click the link, sign up and register to join the league. Border McBoard, she's here. She's down in the A. Larry Ridley here's a little up the road. Right up, we'll go 75 to 24, right? Chattanooga over to Nashville. Nashville about 3 hours away. We'll come back with more of the Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance. 2K Tuesdays, NBA 2K21, PGA Tour 2K21. After this brief timeout and a message from Gillette, the best a man can get, groomed to game. We'll see you on the other side, folks.
What's up? My name is Sherrod Martin, and I work at Superb Grooming Studio Barbershop in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here today to get you groomed to game. As a former NFL player that loves to play Madden, I mean like die hard, I'm gonna give you some shaving tips to give you that confidence. The Gillette 2-in-1 shaving gel, and I also got my Gillette Skin Guard. These two are essential. So starting out with a shave, we're gonna start with a nice lather. The next step after I lather up, I like to come with a hot towel. Relaxing, release stress, comfort with a nice little heat, but it also opens up the pores. Then I come with my razor, and I just do some nice strokes. Hey, you look good, you play good, baby. Now you're ready to hit the yard.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth, eat breakfast, work out, and shave with Gillette Pro Glide. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. So, when I hop on the stream and plant this lovely face in front of millions of people, I'm not worried. I just show up, ready to play.
We're back here on The Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance. This is Tuesday, April the 13th here, 2021, NBA 2K Tuesdays, NBA 2K21, PGA Tour 2K21 here. Larry Ridley here, SNY TV, NBC Sports, Madden, NFL, NBA 2K League. She is Bordy McBoard. Bordy, you're not bored today. What's up with you, girl? I see what your master's hat on. Augusta National. What you know about Augusta?
You know what? I know a little bit about Augusta. I actually got this at a Goodwill. Shout out to Goodwill because I did get that. But I did see a little bit of the action. I was only able to see. I did get this at a Goodwill. I saw it and I was like, man, this will look good with a couple outfits that I had. But it's okay because I still respect the Masters game. In fact, today we're going to not display some Masters courses because unfortunately we don't have those. But we're going to be displaying next week's courses that are coming up in this next following week. So that will look very nice, and trust me, I played those games. They're hard. They're super hard. They're super hard. I'm interested to see how these gamers are doing. I believe it's RBC or RDC.
Yeah, RBC.
I believe it's RBC. Yeah. RBC. Mm-hmm. RBC courses, which there's a lot of skill that comes with it. Of course, we'll be talking about that later for the PGA side. In fact, right now, we're probably going to be showing some of those standings to see how these gamers are doing this last week, and maybe we'll see a little bit more of a shifting coming up next week because this week the course I'll say it myself, it was pretty difficult but pretty fun to navigate through it.
Well, you're talking about golf. I went to Top Golf last night, closest I've come to a golf course here in downtown Nashville. Not too far away, a few blocks away from Nissan Stadium here in downtown Nashville. You look at the PGA Tour standings, and there's a good friend from BSU, Bowie State. 5 foot, Dre. Still a question mark. 5 foot, over 5 feet, under 5 feet.
Right.
Questions, lots of questions. No answers. We'll have it for you at the end of the season, though.
But still, 5 foot Dre, you don't need to be a 7-footer in order to dominate the competition. That's $250 in the pocket, already racking up a win here in PGA. But like we said, you don't have to win at all to still get money. Look at the bottom depth, dude. That's the person we were talking about that got 50 something over par. It was close, darn near close. Plus 58, darn near close to 60. And won $100 is at the top of the leaderboards because he participated in that and also racked up some win in NASCAR, man. So that's why you just need to diversify all the things that you're doing. I'll be interested to see, these gamers have had this game for about a week and a half now. So will they get better? Hopefully their scores will improve. They'll get used to, doing lob shots, figuring out if you need a good wedger. Do you need an iron? Do you need to analyze what's going to carry you? Maybe what's going to not get affected as the win? Those are things that we're going to be analyzing later on the PGA side. But the PGA side is later. We need to be talking about basketball. And now we see the standings right here, Larry.
Well, we start at the top with the PS4 standings, right? You got Bowie State. Bowie State, wrecking shop. Leaderboard on both PGA, on all three of the 2K leaderboards. Both for NBA 2K with PS4 and Xbox, and we just saw PGA Tour 2K 21. It's on a Showtime. Bowie State, 5-0. He's a tough out. I know King Latiker. And how about King Latiker? Took an L, right?
Yeah,
who saw that?
Why?
He is the
Definitely
reason
not
why
me.
We have no Brooklyn Nets.
Hey, man, sometimes when you don't have the OP teams, you can't get the OP dominance. But Showtime is still stunting on everybody. Getting 5 wins right here. Now you have the Xbox standings. Lord Renee, something must be in the water, just like in Boston, Larry. Bowie has something like that, too. Racking up wins all over. You see how Morehouse, although they are pretty good overall, have not had as much luck in the basketball world right here. But we have Angry Aaron, Don TMP, and 5 foot Dre all coming in quite close with $150 as well. So a lot of money being passed out right here. $50 per win, and you're seeing that money being allocated to all these gamers. These pockets only getting fatter.
Shout out to my guy Tide 20 from Kahoma. We have, of course, a bunch of people signed up from Kahoma a couple of weeks ago. We saw, them playing for the first time, got a win last week. He's undefeated. We're keeping an eye on him. Here's the scholarship leaderboard we were talking about. Dev Dadu. A nice little stack right there. Got a nice little stack.
All right.
Madden 2K, PGA 2K, NASCAR. He's doing it right, playing in all the games. Angry A, he's up there at 650. You do the math on all of that. Boarding, and you're right around $7,000 right there, Boarding. It's a lot of money.
Wow, that is a lot of money. And I talked to Rod. We still trying to give out more. So make sure you're signing up. And then he could be like Dev the Dude, not necessarily dominating. Of course, we see that he's dominating Madden. We saw that a little bit earlier. But when you look at overall, you mean you don't even necessarily need to be at the top of everything in order to make sure you're racking up $1,000. That's $350 more than Angry Aaron, who's at second, and D Bucket as well. But then you have another player, Killer Cam, also in 3 games, and that's still $500. So look at that, man. The more games, the more chances you have to win this bread.
And that's the key. You look at a guy like King Latiker, he was 4-0, but only $200 because he's only playing 1 game. Play in every single game, all 5 titles, both sides if you can. You got PS4 or Xbox, and do what Dev the Dude's doing. Doing a great job playing 4 different titles, and look at the earnings. They reflect that. All right, let's get started here, Bordy. We got the first game out the chute coming up here. NBA 2K21 today. We'll get into that as those guys are loading in. What do you know about the 2 participants in this first game here? Once again, Regs, right? 1v1 quick game, 4-minute quarters, PGA Tour coming up a little later, but NBA 2K right now.
Yeah, we have 5 foot Dre, who we're still trying to decide. Is he really 5 foot? I don't know. One of the league's biggest mysteries right now at the moment. And Ahmad A right here, a buoy on buoy state rivalry right here. So let's see which buoy is going to bow his way out to the top, as we see right here. 76ers and Clippers action. A little blue on blue crime as well. All right, so I'm seeing that as well. I mean, who's going to come out? We've seen 5 foot Dre do some nice things right here. Ahmad A, I'm more familiar with him from the Rocket League side. I don't believe, have we seen him a little bit in Madden and 2K?
No.
I don't quite remember.
No, not to my knowledge. No, it's, actually, we have seen Ahmad A. We saw him, I want to say, was it last week? It was very recently. It was either last week or the week before
very
last.
recently.
We got the first time to look at him, very recently. So this is the first time, but here we go. Clippers v. Clippers here. We'll find out who is who. Once we get started. We do know that Bowie State will be a winner tonight. That much is for certain, correct?
For sure. That is definitely certain right there. As we see the first score right here already changes, adjustments being made. I mean, adjustments are quite crucial because we've seen before, I believe it was a couple of weeks ago, we saw the Warriors do well, but because they didn't make those adjustments with Steph Curry, getting him some rest, ended up losing. So also got to keep in touch with those rotations as well.
Yeah, Steph got dog tired. And that game got to a great start. Fabulous start. Like he did the other night when he scored 50-something, right? Hit 10 threes. I guess
21 points in the first.
He's like, how many games does he have with at least 10 threes? I want to say it's like 16 or 18 in his career. Unbelievable how hot and how much he can cook you in the NBA.
Favorite player to watch in the league, man. I have my top 5 athletes. It's him, Lamar Jackson, LeBron James, Patrick Mahomes, and a little bit of ATL love with Trae Young, as we see a Trae right there not go into the bucket right there. We see the 76ers trying to make some slight work on this fast break. Good defense stops it.
All red, white, and blue game here. Sixers and Clippers. Sixers with the lead 4-2. Joel Embiid will be the focus here. If you're the Clippers, you got to slow down the big fella if you want to beat Philly.
Yeah, all red, white, and blue. We'll see if we see some rockets bursting in the air. A Trae right here. Ooh, doesn't go down quite yet, but it's okay. It's still earlier in the game. Dunk attempt, passes out right here. A green 3. There you go. The first triple of the matchup.
All right, so we saw Soccer Man's. Is that who? Do we know who that is? I'm trying to figure out who's who here, so we can make sure we're on the same page. Who's playing with the teams here? We do know it's 2 Bowie State students. 5 foot Dre is playing. Ahmad A is playing. Sixers leading the Clippers 7-2. Zubac with the miss there. Does get his own rebound.
And
so Soccer Man's from the Sixers.
Okay.
Is that Ahmad A?
Soccer Man, the Sixers. Not quite sure yet. We're still trying to get that wrapped up and going right now as we try to get those things going up. But a soccer
That's what I
man for
thought.
the Sixers.
Soccer is Ahmad.
It is.
Yes, that is
It's
Ahmad.
Ahmad.
Yes, that
All
is Ahmad.
right.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because 5 foot Dre, I know he's got a different name. So Ahmad is the Sixers, right? And 5 foot Dre is the Clippers. And 5 foot Dre is down big right now. It's a 5-0 run for the Sixers, 7-2, Bordy.
And how appropriate as we see Joel Embiid get a score. Soccer man playing with a guy who also is quite good. You ever see Joel Embiid in his warm-ups do a little bit of a soccer type action? He'll be like doing the headbutters. He'll do a little juggle with the feetsies. So only appropriate that he plays with that big man.
So we got a 9-2 ball game here. 7-0 run here by Ahmad A. and Bowie State playing with the Sixers. Doing a great job. Getting some pressure on 5 foot Dre here early on. About $1.20 to go here in the first quarter here. On a Tuesday, NBA 2K Tuesdays and PGA Tour 2K Tuesdays. Well, we started with NBA 2K. First matchup out the shoot, 5 foot Dre against Ahmad A. Battle of Bowie State. Oh, he knocks down the corner three there. Is that Zubac?
I don't think if they gave Zubac a 3, that would be ridiculous. That's 2K cheese as the epitome right there. Ooh, some nice inside-outside play with Joel Embiid. Not able to get it done, so going the other way.
Absolutely. That was Kennard. That's what it was. Used to play in Utah back in the day. So, yeah, that's exactly who that was.
And Luke Kennard, I know the Pistons hope that he pan out a little bit more as we see a layup right there. Only a 2-point game at the moment, so good job rallying back. But, he's had his moments on the Clippers, though. Had a 25-point game here and here. Got some 10 points off the bench every once in a while. He's the type of bench player that the Clippers definitely need to have, Of course, you always have to depend on your big two, and that's Kawhi and Paul George. Let's try to see if 5 foot Dre can keep them going and make sure that he can get in this game, tie it right here, hopefully.
There's Luke with another shot there, turned it over. Was a 5-0 run by the Clippers, but the Sixers did answer with 5 foot Dre. It's a 4-point ball game here, 11-7, end of one as we head into the second quarter. HBCU Esports Alliance here, week number 6, Bordy. Hard to believe. We're our 6th week. Can you believe that?
I can't believe it. Time has been flying by, but it makes sense. Time flies by when you're having a good time. I'm definitely having a good time commentating with Larry right here. I'm having a good time seeing Joel Embiid, Mr. Postman, get his takeover going, feeling it right now. Let's see if he can dominate coming soon, because if you get your stars going in 2K, that's a disaster for the other team.
Yeah, Joel Embiid with 10 of the Clippers' 13 points. You're speaking of having fun. Embiid definitely had some fun on that dunk there. Gets the rebound up ahead to Seth Curry. Is he going to pull up? He does. Does he knock it down? No. What the miss. Rebound by Kennard.
Yeah, but that's still dangerous. Seth Curry, we were talking about his brother, Steph, before. When it comes to the three-point land, surprisingly, he's the second-best brother, at least for this year. So, Seth, somebody you don't want to mess with. You don't want to mess with Joel Embiid. Great interception right here. Let's see. 76ers, can they make up for it right here? Postman in the post gets a reach-in foul. Smart foul, actually.
13-7 here. Under 3 minutes to play. Second quarter. Larry Ridley here, SNY TV and NBC Sports. Bordy McBoard down there in the A. She's an ATLian, repping her what? You got something Hawks related on today, right?
I definitely do. Always got a rep. I did work for them. It was a great experience. Although the team didn't play great, I got to shout it out to all them people down there in the arena, making sure that we still had a great time. Even though we weren't winning on the scoreboard, we were still winning in the stands. Fans can always make a game magical. So hopefully we see more fans coming to the playoffs too.
Well, we'll definitely see them 2021. Oh, Ben! Did knock it down.
Almost.
Wasn't able to crank it home. We'll see more fans during the 2021-22 season next year, so that should be something we're all looking forward to. 13-7 lead here for the Sixers. And that's Ahmad A from Bowie State. Got the 5-point lead over his fellow, 9-4, 4-point lead over his fellow Bowie State BSU counterpart, 5-foot Dre.
Yeah, as we see the steal right there, I was just going to compliment the 76ers because I like their game. Kawhi, the claw. I like his game too. But I like the way that Ahmad A is playing the 76ers, not afraid to spread the ball out right there, getting a fadeaway with Joel Embiid, doesn't go down. But the 76ers are definitely a team that doesn't need to rely on their stars, as you see. Right there, a slam by, I believe, Reggie Jackson. But you know, these teams are dominated with their two best players, but then you also have the other players who are still really good and have been starters in games throughout their NBA career. So definitely a sum of parts that can definitely complement these players, and you need to play them as well. Don't cheese your stars. Pass the ball around and good things will happen.
Well, it was a little 4-0 run to tie the ball game up. Sixers just took the lead back, but here come the Clips and 5-foot Dre. That was Zubac that time. Clippers shooting a better percentage, but it's the Sixers hit a couple of threes and gone to the line a little bit more. We're tied at 15, Bordy.
Tied at 15, and that's because the Clippers have been relentless on the fast break. Ooh, didn't get that one to go down. Just a bad layup that happens. But, you know, these fast break points can definitely make a huge difference. The easiest way to get buckets in this mode, as you see right there, Paul George getting 2 off the break. You run out, good things can happen.
How about 5-foot Dre? Playing with the Clippers, has the lead now with about a minute to play here before halftime. Keep an eye on this. I mean, Ahmad has pretty much had control of this game from 4 to 6, 7 points. It's actually as high as 7 at one point. But now it's 5-foot Dre coming back with the lead. He's up 2. Can he add to it? Simmons, he does. Go home.
Yeah, and that's a tough layup. Luckily still went down because you know, Ben Simmons really good inside, but I'm liking the play from both of these gamers, being patient. I like the patience on that play. Didn't see the play right there, kicking it out, going on the inside, didn't get the shot, but is going to the line. Spread the ball, things can happen. So we're seeing that into fruition for both gamers. Tied right here. Oh, I'm sorry, 2-point game right here.
2-point lead for 5-foot Dre. 19-17. I think it is his largest lead of the game. He's only led once or twice. Led early on in the ball game, and now 19-17. There's a 3. Kennard can't get it to go.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's
Dwight
Simmons to D. White. D. White. Dwight Howard from right down there, your neck of the woods, from the ATL.
Yeah, I went to Greater Atlanta Christian. Ooh, Seth Curry with the nice little board. Going to halftime right here. Not able to see the stats because we're ready to get to the second half action already. But tied 19-19. I mean, it's been back and forth and back and forth. Every player getting their runs and then the other person responding. So at this point, it's making sure that you're getting good possessions and not turning the ball over. Ooh, good defense to make Markeith earn it at the line. I'm sorry, make Howard earn it at the line. There you go.
And he does. Sinks the first one. Second one is up, and it is, he greened it. How about that? When's the last time Dwight Howard hit back-to-back free throws or 2 free throws? 2012? 2010?
It must be forever. If you remember, I'm in love, the OT Genesis song, Coco. He said, making shots at the free throw like Dwight Brick. So we're used to Dwight not getting that, but good job making sure that it counted. 2K cheese, man. It helps.
Absolutely. Sixers up 2. Make it 4 now. Embiid, nice little shot in the paint. 4-point lead, largest of the day for 5-foot Dre. Well, actually, largest. No, it's not for Ahmad. Ahmad's playing with the Sixers. He's up 4. He's been up as many as I I had them down for 7 at one time, 9-2.
Yeah, so longest lead in a second since the first quarter. Ooh, as you see a steal right there. 76ers fast break opportunities can be dangerous in 2K. Luckily, gets iced out, has to call a timeout. So smart defense right there. You better 5-foot Dre. Make sure you can live for another day, another quarter.
I thought he was going to pull the 3 there on the break, but decided to not do that. So once again, 23-19, little 4-0 spurt here, start of the third quarter for Ahmad A. from Bowie State. Got the lead over his fellow Bowie Stater, 5-foot Dre.
And so we talk a little bit about the playoffs, right? And talking about teammates and who do you think will be a complimentary teammate for your team going forward? And I like the patience of both of these gamers. Maybe you consider making Ahmad A or 5-foot Dre, a point guard, 5-foot Dre, assuming that he is what his gamer tag says, as we see Joel Embiid get the slam right there. That's perfect. Point guard height, so facilitating the offense, as you see Zubac on the other end get a slam, facilitating the offense, being patient, not getting turnovers. That's what you want to see from point guards. So I like the play of both of these gamers, what they're doing, inside, outside, passing it inside again. Ooh, I love this. Good basketball.
Well, it's an 8-2 run out of the break here for Ahmad A. Starting to create a little separation. 6, still not a big lead or anything, but heck, in this game, it could be a huge difference. He gets it up to about 10. Might be Katie bar the door, but we'll see. 5-foot Dre's done a good job of coming back and reeling in Ahmad A whenever it called for it. So we'll see if he can start that process here now. There's Zubac.
Even a fifth. Zubac coming in again. Even a 15-point lead isn't necessarily a death sentence. We saw Ja Crypto, Virgin Islands, come back on the Saturday recap show with the Clippers. So anything can happen. But the more time passes, like you said, Larry, the more chance, especially on this game mode, less chance you have of coming back. So you have to make the most of your opportunities.
Well, I think that with a $1:35 to go here, and Ahmad A with the little small, tenuous little 4-point lead, this game has been defensive. Both guys are struggling now. Both teams shooting, well below 50%, in the 40s right now. And to be honest with you, the Sixers are actually shooting worse. But they've made a few more threes and more free throws. So now Reggie Jackson at the line, knocks them both down, back down to 2. Hey, we're on the teeter-totter. It's been that way since midway through the first quarter.
And it only makes sense because both these teams have a really good prowess when it comes to defensive capability. Joel Embiid didn't get that layup right there, going the other way. I say especially for the Clippers. I mean, they have such length. All of their players, you have the Patrick Beverleys, you have, the Claw, Paul George, really known for their defensive prowess, but then you have the 76ers, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, also really good defensive players. So it only makes sense that these players chose these teams. They're having this matchup. Defense being the issue to keep these teams in the huddle, but also too being possibly the deciding factor as we're tied right here.
Another little 4-0 spurt for 5-foot Dre. We're tied at 27, and that's the way this game's been. 4-0 run here, a little 8-2 run here, 5-0 run here, 7-1 run here, and that's what it is. And it's good to see these two guys, and there you go. Once again, he ties it up, and then Ahmad A answers right back, creates a little more separation, a 2-point lead for Ahmad A, doing a good job with Embiid.
And what I love most about this matchup, too, you don't see the players just doing the same thing over and over again. I wore the cheese hat because you're cheesing up the score, but that means that you're also cheesing moves as well as what cheesing can mean in the gaming community. So I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing inside, outside. I'm seeing passing all over the ball. I see Joel Embiid about to slam it home, or I'm sorry, Dwight Howard about to slam it home. That's crazy. But I like this because, you're not overly relying on stars. You're recognizing that these teams have some good other pieces and taking advantage of that too. Not necessarily all getting it from the same method as well, not only in the paint, not only on the outside. Good basketball. It's been a nice game to watch.
Well, 2 seconds left. Howard can't get it to go. Oh, I thought Harris finally got it up. The Phillies got a 2-point lead. Ahmad A up 31-29 here. Outscores 5-foot Dre 12-10 in the third quarter. Hence the 2-point lead there. It was tied at 19 coming in. Final quarter, final 4 minutes that they will play, unless they want to play offline. But hey, it's Ahmad A with the lead here before Reggie. Is that Reggie Jackson? No, that's not Reggie. That's it's not Thibault, is it? No, that's Man. Okay.
Man. Mm-hmm.
Man. Thibault plays with the Sixers. I apologize. Wrong 14.
But that's okay. That man got 2 points, so tying up this ball game. It really is anybody's ball game. I'm interested to see who comes out on top right here. Good inside defense. Joel Embiid not able to go down, but you get the rebound anyway. Clean up the mess, big fella. Getting that score.
Dwight Howard putting the Sixers back up to 33-31. Ahmad A with the lead. I like this look with the Twin Towers. D. White and Joel, not the father of Superman, Jor-El.
Yeah, man. Well, big men can make a difference. You know, we've seen in this 2K throughout HEA's history, big men have been more dependable than the shooters in this mode, in these matchups. So it's nice to rely on your big men to get it done when you need to, because at the end of the day, you need rebounds in order to win. So high rebounding can definitely make a difference, especially in a close matchup like this. 3 minutes 13 and still a 2-point game.
It is 33-31. Anybody's ball game here. Like I said, not the greatest shooting percentage for both of these teams, but high level NBA 2K. Defensively, both teams have done a great job of locking each other down and keeping the score down here. Embiid misses. Here come the Clips. 5-foot Dre looking to tie it up. Kawhi runs into a wall, kicks it out. Go ahead, Board.
Yeah, good help defense has made a world of difference. And look at that. Even you see that pick and roll defense too, to make sure that it's not happening. You see Kawhi right here. Zubac with a nice cleanup. Pass it outside. There was somebody open. But good defensive recovery to make sure that player was covered up too. And now a steal.
About Tobias Harris. Wow, crazy left-handed layup, but he does get it up on the glass and on the board. And the Sixers can extend the lead 33-31.
Yeah, no, all these gamers who are watching this, trying to formulate their teams, both these players I would consider in the point guard slot right here. Methodical, not a lot of turnovers, making sure that they know how to make adjustments, as we see right there, a crossover. Ooh, can't get to the bucket, but does go to the line. So I like what I'm seeing from these gamers, man. I haven't seen such a good matchup. Even the Warriors matchup that we saw against the Suns wasn't as quite methodical offensively and defensively as this.
No.
So I love what I'm seeing.
No, offensively hasn't been as nice. Look at Howard, gets the left-handed layup, back up to 4. But the fact that neither of these guys have had a lead bigger than 4 or 5 since basically midway through the first quarter. It's been nip and tuck. 2-possession game here the entire way. 1 possession at a time. This is hand-to-hand combat right here, Bordy. I know you know something about that.
Oh no, man. It's looking like as we see a slam right there. Looking like when Bruce Lee was going against Wilt Chamberlain back in the day. Or maybe some Chow Yun Fat action, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. These players being deceptive, nice, passing all over. Tobias Harris potentially open drives inside. Howard doesn't get the easy bucket. You know, it's... Let's see. Is he going to brick it? He does.
Oh, he does.
That's the Dwight we know.
He does get 1 of 2. 3 of his last 4. That's really good for Dwight. You take that.
That's very good, man. That's very good for Dwight. And he's in takeover mode too, glass cleaner. So that means you have to watch out for him even more when it comes to rebounds. So you got to get it done if you're the Clippers on your first round go, or else it's going to be hard for you.
Oh, Green! PG. Or was that Morris?
I think that was Morris. I think that was
Morris.
one of the twins.
It was Morris. It was. Absolutely. Ties it up at 38. Buck 22 to go here. 40. This is exciting. It's been, like I said, a 4-point game since the middle of the first quarter.
It's been back and forth and back and forth. What do you say? Nip and tuck? That's exactly what it is. Both players being surgical with the ball, with their adjustments as well. Embiid not able to go down. But this is what happens in these fast break situations where money could happen. Good job by the 76ers. Ahmad A, making sure that you stop that, because that's where you're seeing easy buckets.
There's PG. There was nothing. You needed more than parental guidance to watch that. That was a nice little take to the rack right there. Rated PG-13, Paul George. How about the Clippers? 5-foot Dre with the lead.
Oh, and Ahmad A had the positioning, went the wrong way, went to the left where the defenders are instead of getting that reverse layup. Ooh, you might be thinking about that, because with 40 seconds late, you're down 2 with the Clippers with the ball. Not a great position to be in.
PG sizing him up. Is he going to pull it? You know, he's setting him up. Behind his back. Drives. Kicks it out.
Ooh.
Zubac's got to shoot it. 2 seconds left. He's got to let it go. He does. For Harris. Here come the Sixers. Oh, he had that wide open 3. Up top. Bam! Simmons. Wham with the left hand.
Ball game, 13 seconds left. Are we going to overtime? Let's see. Ooh, the paint's kind of open. Are you going to have a shot? Let's see. 3 seconds. 2. The claw. Is he going to win it like last game? Ooh, doesn't have a Raptors type victory. The similar type of shot, too, on the baseline, fading to his left. But can't get it done. So we're going to overtime. I believe the first time we've been to overtime for HEA history.
2K?
Isn't it exciting, Larry?
2K? Absolutely.
Yeah.
See both of these teams do their thing, man. This is it's exciting. It really is to see these guys go at it.
Man, I would pay to see a game like this, as we see, Mr. Claw Boardman getting paid right there for the steals. Going to the line is Paul George.
Here's PG. Overtime. Remember, 2-minute quarters here in overtime. Soccer Man's Ahmad A making some changes here. Both these young men from Bowie State University down there in the DMV, right? Is that what we're doing? DMV? Bowie State? Okay.
Yes, man. The Maryland area. The crab cakes, the Old Bay. These players are feeling spicy, playing spicy, so it makes sense that they're playing like this. I love what I've seen. I'm interested to see what Soccerman Ahmad A is doing with the adjustments, because they've already been nice defensive adjustments so far. Let's see what else is in store. Ooh, get that out the way, young fella. Paul George smacking the heck out of Seth's shot.
Clippers up to 42-40. Bowie State's 5-foot Dre with the lead. Oh, can't get it to go. Dwight. Oh, he had the layup. Got it over to Kawhi. You know he's the mid-range assassin, too, so I'm okay with mid-range jump shots with Kawhi.
Oh, no. He's definitely
he throws it down.
Batum.
Nicholas. 4-0 run to start the overtime period.
And I said, why did he give up? I was about to say, why did he give up the wide open jumper? But I'd prefer to give it to Joel Embiid in the paint rather than make a Dwight Howard jumper. So who am I to say anything? I like what I'm seeing. We're tied. We're not tied, but we're 2 seconds with a minute left to go. I'm sorry. It's only a 2-point game. Let's see what the Clippers are going to do. Are they going to extend it?
Bad shot. Coming out of the timeout, too. Up by 2. Got to have something better than that. D. White. 2 hands getting all up in there. Tied at 44, Bordy. Little 4-0 spurt here for Ahmad A and the Sixers. 5-foot Dre needs a quality possession here. Quality shot.
Yeah, I think these gamers are doing a good job, but I think a step back would go a long way to make sure that you can create some space. Ooh, because this defense isn't letting you in the inside. So maybe drive inside, kick back outside. Ooh, Steph could have had a wide open shot, goes into the lane,
Oh,
doesn't get
rebounding.
it to go.
Dwight can't get it.
Good rebounding.
Another rebound.
Good rebounding.
This
Ooh.
one goes in. 6-0 run here.
6-0 run. Up two
Ahmad.
are the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahmad up 2, but 5-foot Dre is going to get another possession here. But then the 76ers are also going to get another possession with this shot clock. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, a block. Was it a block or blew it?
Block it. I couldn't tell. I think I'm going to say you're right, Bordy. I think he did get a piece of it. Either that or it was just a wide open brick on a layup.
That's so unfortunate because the paint was wide open. It was wide open. You get a floater done, and that's good. This is a tie ball game. Instead, a 4-point game with 2 minutes left.
I don't know.
You got to work fast.
All I know is, he's down 4 now. 8-0 run here for Ahmad A. And the Sixers, Kawhi, air ball.
Ooh.
Out of bounds, Sixers ball, that's going to pretty much do it.
No.
That's going to do it. Yeah.
You know,
towards
the end, I'm not saying that, the Claw can't make those shots, but that's a shot I make with Steph Curry, not a shot that I make all the time. Ball game on the line with Kawhi. So, unfortunate, but still a great game for the 76ers. I would not be upset if I were 5-foot Dre.
Well, it's a 6-point lead here. Gonna probably make it 7 or 8 before we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry, he's cooking these free throws. Gets them both to go down. 52-44. 8-point lead here for Ahmad A. And he's going to win this thing. Bowie State versus Bowie State. Bernard dribbles it out, and it is Ahmad A. and the Sixers getting the win over 5-foot Dre and the Clippers. 12-0 run, Bordy, to win this game for Ahmad A. Biggest run of the game at the most crucial point in the game, wins him the game, and $50 for Ahmad A. Great job. Job well done by Ahmad A. Absolutely. 12-0 run to close this thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold star to Ahmad. Absolutely.
New blood has been killing it in the last couple of days. We saw in Madden. New blood win the day. We saw, what was his name? I believe Bro-Name from Morehouse do really well.
Bro-Name,
New blood onto the sea. Yes, Bro-Name, not Bro-Man.
That guy
not my
DJ,
brother over there.
That guy.
Yeah, pretty newish right there. And now we see Amade completing that newbie trifecta with the wins that we've been seeing this week. And if I were 5-foot Dre, I wouldn't feel bad. There needs to be GGs in the chat going all around because that was a great game. It was just towards the end, could not get that layup to go, gets a block. Should have probably gone with the floater, but it looked like it was wide open, so I don't even blame him. At the end of the day, it was a great game, but somebody had to lose, and unfortunately, 5-foot Dre ended up being the one that took the L.
It was. Got to give some credit to Ahmad A. We talked about it literally for about 3 quarters, maybe a little more. That game was within 4 points the entire time. And then finally, 8-0 run. He was down 4. He gets up 4, then adds another 4 more to it. A 12-0 run, wins it by 8. Biggest run in the game came at the most crucial point there. So congratulations to Ahmad A. With Bowie State. And the Sixers beats a fellow Bowie State student, 5-foot Dre, and the Clippers. He wins $50. We'll come back. We'll take a timeout. We'll have another match here, NBA 2K. It's a Tuesday. We got the club going up. Bordy McBoard, myself, Larry Ridley here. NBA 2K Tuesday, PGA Tour 2K Tuesday as well. We'll have another NBA 2K matchup right here on the Yard. HBCU Esports Alliance after this quick timeout from Gillette. Groomed to the game. Yeah.
Other blades I've used, they just don't cut it.
You can't get a much cleaner shave with Gillette. Gets virtually every hair on the first stroke. First shave, I barely feel. Watch Gillette change your world.
See if we see some rockets bursting in the air. A tray right here. Ooh, doesn't go down quite yet, but it's okay. It's still earlier in the game. Dunk attempt, passes out right here. A green three. There. As we see the steal right there, I was just going to compliment the 76ers because I like their game. Kawhi, the claw. I like his game too. But I like the way that Ahmad A is I like his game too. But I like the way that Ahmad A is playing the 76ers, not afraid to spread the ball out right there, getting a fadeaway with Joel Embiid, doesn't go down.
As a barber, nothing's gonna beat my shave, especially for guys who tend to get razor bumps from ordinary razors at home. So when they can't see me, there's Gillette Skin Guard, a razor that's made different and designed just for men with skin that's easily irritated. It flattens the skin and lifts the blade for a shave that's closer than a trimmer but not too close for comfort. I mean, it's just right.
All right.
My God.
How you doing, man?
Good.
And we're ready to hit the yard. Me and Bordy McBoard here on a Tuesday. On the yard here, the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance here, Larry here. SNY TV, little NBC Sports Bad NFL, NBA 2K League. Bordy McBoard, she's down in Atlanta. I'm in Nashville, right up the road here. It's a Tuesday, week number 6 here. $30,000 in scholarships. Spring season. If it's Tuesday, that means we're doing NBA 2K and also PGA Tour 2K. Just saw the first matchup. It was Bowie State versus Bowie State. Ahmad A pulls off the win in overtime against fellow Bowie State BSUer. 5-foot Dre, 12-0 run gets him the win. Coming up next here, Border, we got Dev the Dude from Bowie State against Faux World. I think a first-timer here, or at least playing live here on the stream. Faux World from Morehouse. I love that name, Faux World. Is it Faux and World?
Yeah.
Faux World? Or
Is it Faux World or is it saying? Yeah, the Faux. The foe of Dev the Dude. Who really knows? I do know that Bowie has been on a tear so far. Was it last week? And I believe either Madden or 2K racked up 3 wins. So, you know, we already knew that last game a Bowie person was going to win. Bowie is going to win. But it's been Bowie against the world in NBA so far. But Morehouse has been slipping, not having as much victory. So will Faux World be the foe of Bowie? And not coming on top, not only for his team himself, but also his college as well? Question mark. Who knows?
Well, we're going to find out. Dev the Dude, Bowie State, Faux World, Morehouse. Second matchup today here on the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance. Bordy, if they want to sign up, Bordy, where can they go, Bordy, to be one of these fine young men and women, one of these fine students from one of these 33 institutions and colleges here in the HEA?
Well, I'm so very glad you asked, Larry, because I have some simple instructions. Wherever you are, I don't care where you are, get your phone out, get your web browser out, get your keyboard ready. Go to www. You don't even need to include those. HBCU esports.com. You'll go to that page. Once it loads up, go to the register button at the end of the page. Just make sure you scroll down and you'll have a register form. Go ahead, register all the details. You'll be asked to join the Discord, and once you join the Discord, go to League Select under, I believe, what's it called? Underneath the HBCU The Yard carrot on Discord. Go to League Select. There'll be a message by Dontavius, which will have instructions. You just click the one you want to join. If you are joining PGA and NASCAR, it's okay. Even if you don't have the game, we are giving the game to you.
Whoa.
So there's no excuses not to get big money in not just NBA, not just in Madden, but also in PGA and not Rocket League. That is also free as well. We don't have to even provide the codes for you. But NASCAR as well as PGA, we're giving it away free. So you want some money, I want some money, but I can't join the league, so you should.
And literally, folks, when we talk about, look, it's pretty close to being free money. It is pretty much being given away. Dev the Dude, right? Or was it Dude?
Yeah.
No, it's Dev the Dude.
Dev the Dude.
58 last week. Dev the Dude last week, plus 58. Hard to do at a little local golf course, or, you know, you name it, putt-putt. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Anyone $100 plus 58. So
you have to.
You want to say we're giving away money? I guess you can't say that.
Yeah, you have to intentionally hit the ball over and over again into the hazards, into whatever, in order for that to happen. And guess what? Still walking away with money in comparison. And, you know, I've had this game for a little bit longer than the gamers. So not to toot my horn, I had -10. So to have plus 70, that's a crazy, massive difference. But you don't even have to be great, fantastic, phenomenal. Just do what you can. You still get that money, honey. And that green always sings to you, just like I was just singing to you right there. So Faux World, Dev the Dude is already signed up for all of these. Well, Faux World, aka Cam, not to be confused with the killer name Cam, but Cam itself. Let's see if they can get that W.
Yeah, it should be an interesting game here. Looks like it's going to be Warriors and Sixers.
Yeah.
Here. So Faux World, aka Cam with the K. Dev the Dude, Bowie State.
And it's looking like we can already confirm that the Warriors are Dev the Dude. So Dev the Dude is going to be playing with the hot hand and Stephen Curry. 6 30-point games. That's the streak that he's had for these past couple games. Let's see if he could continue it. I know last night he was on fire, breaking Wilt Chamberlain's record. Can he break some records over here? Let's see.
Well, we're at the Wells Fargo Center. That's down there in South Philly. Right next to the Lincoln Financial Field and Citizens Bank Ballpark. All the pro teams play there in South Philly. I like the angle here. It's a little different, Bordy. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, you know, like a professional broadcast you see right here as you see Seth get up the triple, not able to go down. But I'm a fan of this too. Green right there. Green getting the green. Yes. So we'll see if Green getting the green leads to green or if it ends up fumbling it right here. But yeah, man, you talk about Philly. We just had our boy on here the other day come and talk to us about grooming. Go ahead and visit Philly and get to your shave on while you're up there as well. So nice to see things come together as you see Steph Curry get an easy shot in the paint.
Absolutely, 3-2 ball game here. Philly getting the three from Danny Green and comes right back for Dev the Dude and the Warriors with a nice little bucket by Steph Curry. And there's Seth, can't get it to fall. It's a couple of misses in a row for him.
Yeah.
Seth can't get it to go, and it blocked. Three does not go.
And so you're
coming to Sixers and Ben Simmons. Go ahead, Bordy.
Yeah, as you see Ben get a dunk right there. But luckily, the rosters have not updated yet. James Wiseman out with a torn meniscus. But luckily for the Warriors, he's out there. Still in the ball game. Still out there, still thriving. That pick and roll led to an easy Steph Curry layup.
5-4 ball game here. Full whirl and the Sixers up by a point. The Dev, the Dude, and the Warriors. Second matchup here on the Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance on a Tuesday. 2K Tuesdays.
2K Tuesdays. Good ball movement all over the court. Joel Embiid couldn't knock down the easy 10-footer. So instead, let's see Steph Curry. That boy's magic. Another layup.
Shake and bake. Into the lane. Nice little easy bunny for Steph. Warriors up by 1-6-5. Here comes Ben. Looking for the foul. Get it.
The Warriors on a tear. Couldn't get the layup though.
Wiggins. Come on.
I feel like that's been the experience for Andrew Wiggins all throughout the year. Come on. Clutch when he needs to be, more likely than not. But that has been a little bit of frustrating for Wiggins. But look at that. Seth getting a three.
Well, missed the first couple that he took. Knocked that one down. You can't keep leaving that young man wide open. He will make you pay. Steph's little brother, Seth. Steph can't get that one to go back, irons it.
Try to get anything you can do. I can do better with the step back. Couldn't get it to go down, but Draymond Green gets the rebound for the team. Let's see. Is there a response? Yes. Andrew Wiggins, redemption.
Andrew Wiggins, 8-8 after blowing the layup last time. Gets that shot to fall. Simmons over
and you know
Danny.
What?
Back to Ben Simmons. He will not take a jump shot. Just won't do it. There's Green.
But I like that. As you see, Green didn't get it to go down. I love the ball movement. You see everybody getting their hands on the ball. Inside, outside. But inside is Joel Embiid with a slam.
Nice. 10-8 ball game here. Sixers with the lead. Full world. From Morehouse with the 2-point lead over Dev, the Dude from Bowie State. He's playing with the Warriors. James Wiseman can't get it to go.
Shot. Ill-advised shot. Kelly Oubre has been cold ever since heating up in February. So, I don't blame him for not going for the three, but I definitely don't like that shot in the lane. As you see it, the first quarter is over. 10 points to 76ers, 8 for the Warriors.
10-8, just a 2-point ball game here. Like what Full World's doing with the Sixers, man, playing exactly how he should. Seth Curry getting some open threes. You got Ben Simmons running the point, getting into the lane. Haven't heard a lot from Embiid. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah, Embiid, as you see Wiggins get the three, just what the Warriors needed. Embiid missed, a couple of shots, did get a dunk, so hopefully that dunk leads to some momentum carrying forward in this next one. So let's see.
We were talking about that last game between Ahmad A and the Clippers, how it was basically a 4-point game. It stayed within 4 points for 3 quarters. Look at this game. I was going to say not a huge lead, but a huge hammer by Simmons. Whole world.
Getting that Thor vibes with that hammer. Definitely nice. Seth Curry, been a little bit cold as of late. Let's see if that means some bad things for the Warriors. I know that's bad for the Warriors. Ben Simmons, another dunk.
14-11 lead here. Sixers, Full World, a little 4-0 run here. All Ben Simmons, a couple of dunks. And he has the lead by 3, 14-11.
The Warriors, not the best team. Yeah, but luckily he goes to the line. That foul bailed him out huge. Boy. But ball don't lie. Missed shot right there.
He used to say that all the time.
Who?
Our guy, Rasheed Wallace. He used to always say that. Anytime a foul was called on him, ball don't lie.
Somewhere, Rasheed definitely doing good. Green. That's a green shot right there. 76ers, 4-point lead right here.
Yeah, nice little run by the Sixers here. Up by 5. It's a 7-2 run here for the Sixers.
See, that's the problem with the Warriors. If you're not getting your shots to go down, they aren't necessarily the best defensive team when it comes to, continuity, consistency. So that's going to be interesting to see work out here. But a steal. Let's see if the momentum, the tides can turn.
That was a foul. Wiggins going back to the line. See if he can knock down some of these free throws. He does get the first one there. 2-point ball game. Now down to 1. Here come the Dubs. Dev the Dude. Bowie State down just 1. Full World from Morehouse.
Full World.
Work it around.
Try to make the Warriors. Dev the Dude the foe. A nice little block on the inside. That's what you want to see. Because if you stop them on the inside, if you stop the 76ers on the inside, good things will happen. If you get Steph Curry cooking, that's good as well.
Well, 6-0 run now for the Warriors. They were down 5. 6-0 run. They've got a 1-point lead. Oh, that should have been trouble. I thought he slid a little bit for Tobias Harris, but well comes Ben down the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound at Warriors. Timeout, Warriors.
I wonder if that was an accidental timeout, but that's still good. You're up 1 point, and you're doing this with Steph Curry getting all his points in the paint. So if you get Steph Curry to heat up like he did last night, 10 threes, what he got last night, you can just get a couple of those, maybe 3, maybe 2. You start to get some momentum. You start to make sure that this league can balloon even higher.
Absolutely. 1-point lead here. Once again, Dev the Dude was down by 5. He's up 1 now, so 6-0 run by the Warriors here. Full World playing with the Sixers. He's from Morehouse. Close ball game. We unlike the last game where it was basically within 4 points for 3 quarters, we have seen a 5-point lead, but it has been erased. It's now a 1-point lead for Dev the Dude. We'll see if this ball game stays sort of within that margin of error right there, between 4, 5, 6 points the rest of the way, and see what happens towards the end. Thrilling finish and exciting finish to the first game.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried because the Warriors started to cool down. And, if your Warriors aren't getting your shots down, that spells disaster for the rest of the team. 76ers not able to get that shot to go down from the outside. But if you get your teammates involved, if you pass the ball around, that means that the Warriors will actually do a surprisingly better job than, what their record and what real life would say. But a steal. Ooh, who knows what could happen.
Oh, nice left-handed layup. Dwight Howard gets the Sixers within 20-19. So it ends that run for Golden State. Had a 10-0 run at one point to get back and take this lead.
Yeah, floater didn't go down, but still, that floater animation by Steph Curry, so stupid. You see that ball just go so high, lofting off the backboard. Didn't get that. But will go to the line are the 76ers. Ties the ball game and extends the lead to 1.
Absolutely. Once again, on the old teeter-totter, on the seesaw boarding. Advantage, full world, and it's Sixers, but it's small. It's a 1-point lead. Until you can get, 3-4 possession game, it's always going to feel tighter and closer than it looks.
Definitely. But you got this boy going, man. Steph Curry
and
with the shot.
Roll. Oh, yes, he can.
Oh, you don't want to see that, though. Absolutely no defense in the paint. Easiest layup of the whole entire game.
5 seconds, 4, 3. 1-point lead. Seth, does it get
the no!
He does. Oh,
Oof.
has to get it to go, though.
Yeah, call that screen. Call that screen as soon as the defender jumped. If you didn't do that at the same time, could have gotten an easier shot for Steph instead. We're going through this game down 1, but I still like this. I still like the Warriors' chances in this one. Don't you, Larry?
The Warriors, I like both chances. I mean, it's a 1-point ball game, boy. I'm not Nostradamus. Yeah. I don't know who's going to win this thing, but I like the way both of these guys are playing. Like I said, it's very reminiscent of that first game between Ahmad A and 5-foot Dre here. So, look, the Warriors need to play like the Warriors. You want threes. You want to try to scramble on defense. You're probably not going to stop Embiid. Where is Embiid? He should dominate in this game here. But instead, it's the Warriors and Wiggins and company. They've got the lead by 1.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I do like the ball movement and motion offense is definitely good. Shout out to the Spurs. Shout out to the Warriors, who you're playing against, known for having motion offense. But sometimes you need to play that ISO heavy ball if you have some market inefficiencies. Exploit them, young fella. Get Embiid to dominate in the paint. Great things will happen.
And we'll see if those things will continue to happen. Well, that happened right there. Good block by Ben Simmons. Sends Seth to the line. Bangs home the first.
And how dare you, Del Curry, to make their names Seth and Steph? Makes it really confusing when these two players go against each other. I mean, geez, so phonetically close. But Steph Curry, Seth Curry, great shooters. We saw Steph light it up a little bit. We've seen Seth light it up a little bit as well. Let's see which brother gets more to drop from 3, because that might make the difference.
Can you say 6-0 run here? By the
6-0-1.
28-23. Oh,
can you say Joel Embiid?
Yeah.
Joel Embiid finally cooking. He needs to cook more, dang it, because the Warriors not known. I know Wiseman's big, but you still have a chance. I like him way better than I like Wiseman.
Yes, I don't know if you saw. Wiseman reached out to, he talked to Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving the other day. Giving some pointers for them. He's going to work out with Kevin Durant. So some people were giving him a hard time, why are you talking to, KD and Kevin Durant? And Kyrie Irving. I'm like, I got no problem with it. He's trying to get pointers. The guy's a rookie. Well, what are we doing here? He can't fraternize with somebody or try to learn some pointers? What about Kyrie when you're reaching out to Kobe? And other people. You want to look up to these people. These guys are uber successful and uber talented, you know?
And you know, it spells good work by him, getting some of the best in the game to help him out too. The guy's only played, what, 3 games in college? So, as we see Ben Simmons just dunk all over Steph Curry. Small chow boy dunking over the small chow boy. But I mean, hey, you know, these guys need time to develop, especially if you only have 3 games. You get covered early in the year, and already the shortened training camp, no summer league action for these players. So I mean, stop being hard on him. He still has time to grow.
I agree. 28-28, Bordy. Here's the deal, though, Bordy. When you look at this, everything screams this is the Sixers game. Low scoring.
Yeah.
They've got the size advantage. Golden State, you know, they're a front-running team, let's be honest. But here they are, in front by 1. Ben Simmons up the line, makes them both. So we're tied at 30 again. How many different lead changes have we had, Bordy? At least a half dozen.
Yeah, we've had more than a couple, which it's a testament to these gamers. I'm really impressed that they're managing to do this with the Warriors, really doing a good job of maintaining Steph's stamina, because he's been in, I believe, the whole game, which is good because you don't want the Warriors to take that guy out. He makes such a big difference in the plus minus. But yeah, it is screaming the 76ers when you consider the fact that, you know, the talent gap, the slow, methodical game, you know, you get a defensive stop on the Warriors. I trust the 76ers roster way more than the Warriors.
Tied at 30 here. About a minute 20 to go here in the third quarter. Long 3. Doesn't get it to fall. Embiid. Oh, nice outlet to Ben Simmons. Can't get that to fall in the lane. So Sixers with an opportunity here to take the lead, and they do. 31-30. Simmons. Oh, rims it out.
Get it.
1-point lead here for Faux World and the Sixers from Morehouse.
Oof. And Faux World probably should have taken a layup after getting that pump fake to go down. Instead, gets a turnover. Let's see. 76ers, are you going to extend the lead? Give it right back. Who knows?
Oh, Tobias Harris, nice move. The drive and the dive. Philly up 3, 33-30. 3-0 run for the Sixers. That's what we're getting, Bordy. We're getting little spurts.
Yeah.
3-0,
Yeah.
5-1, you know, 5-2, things of that nature.
You know, no gamer really wants to give it a big. Ooh, Joel Embiid wants to do it big on the rim. I love that. But you talked about how everything was going in the 76ers way. It will continue unless you start to get some points on the board. Bays coming through. Only a 2-point game now.
$35-33. 15 seconds to play here. Oh, bad pass there by Simmons. Up ahead, it's going to be a leak, a little layup, and we're going to be tied at 35. 4-0 run by the Warriors. Last shot here, third quarter. Oh, he had a dunk if he just tried. Oh! Yeah! Got your back like chiropractic. Woo! Oh, can he get another one?
Goes to the line.
Got the bump, no bucket though.
But is able to make sure that this is a 2-possession game. 2 seconds left. Likely not going to do much with this 2 seconds right here. Doesn't even get the shot off. But you see the 76ers up now. Will they continue this? Signs point more to yes than no. But anything could happen here.
Man. It was like a 5 or 6-0 run for the Sixers. 4-0 run. No, 4-0 run for the Sixers. Another 4-0 run for the Warriors. And then another 4-0 run. It's a game of mini spurts. Nothing big. Nothing more than about 4 or 5 points. And that's where we're at, Bordy. No one's had a lead bigger than, what, 5? Or 6 now. Large lead of the game.
Yeah.
Game. Furkan.
Oof. You know, I do like Steph Curry a lot. And I do like his chances when he's even double, triple covered, but you can't be doing that. 2K doesn't give him the nod. Now he's gone cold. That'll be interesting going to the fourth. You don't want to cold Steph Curry in this situation.
41-35, Bordy. Largest lead of the game. Faux world playing with the Sixers, up by 6 over Dev the Dude, playing with the Warriors. There's a foul. Warriors have to be careful here. Have to be careful. Can they hang on?
Ooh, good job right there. It was triple team. Pass it to Embiid. Going to the baseline. Slam it down. Slam it down, big fella.
Curry looks like he might be out of juice. Dangerous time here. There it goes. Up to 10. And we need a timeout. Got to get a TO right here.
Yeah, gotta get a TO. Hopefully make sure, wipe the dust, blow the cartridge. You remember back in the day you needed to blow the cartridge just to make sure that the game reset and get everything going just so it can start to play. That's what you need to do with Steph Curry right here. And I like the adjustments. Get Juan Toscano-Anderson out there, really good defensively, can hit some threes too, but I also would make sure Andrew Wiggins is there. You have James Wiseman. You have a shot with that roster, with those scorers. Hopefully they can make it close. But with a couple minutes left, 3 minutes left, and a 10-point gap, that's going to be difficult with this Warriors roster to come back. It ain't like back in the day where they could close a 15-point gap.
Well, we saw a 4-0 run, first by the Sixers to take a 4-point lead. Warriors come back with the 4 run and tied towards the end of the third quarter there, and boom, 10-0. 88 and out the gate, faux world, and the Sixers. Morehouse looking good right now, up 10. I think another bucket, and it's over, Bordy. One more bucket by the Sixers. I think it's over, absolutely.
Yeah. And what do you know?
He didn't.
He had it if you didn't do the hop set. Yeah. Instead, passes it outside. Damian Lee can't make him play, man. And that's the issue right here. You need to be looking at your rotations. I probably would have put in Kent Bazemore instead of Damian Lee for that 3. Joel Embiid with the 3. Can't make him pay.
Oh, man. Oh, it's a good foul there by Embiid. Wiseman. Wise young man there. Knocks them both down. Needed that. 45-37.
Oh, and a steal.
Timeout. Very good job there.
Very good.
Sloppy here.
Inbound hunting.
12. Yeah, had an opportunity to go up at least 12, and now can only have a 6-point lead, maybe 5, if Dev the Dude does something here with the Warriors.
Yeah, instead taking out Draymond Green, which is interesting, putting in Kent Bazemore. It's looking like he's putting in a 3-point little lineup here, which is going to be interesting to see. But I wouldn't necessarily take out Draymond. I mean, we saw last night he had a bit of a 2016 resurgence, getting some points to drop down. But I understand the need for shooters. Let's see if this pays out. 3 right here. Can't get it to go.
Would have been huge there.
Yeah.
There's a 3. Ball game. That's it.
Oof.
That's it.
That's what. That's it.
Game, Steph Curry. That's it. Katie barred the door. Steph Curry, huge 3. Steph Curry with the 3 puts him up 11, largest lead of the game.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate too. You saw some plays for a nice little league right there, but that's the problem with the Warriors. If you don't have the other players that are going, and now you don't have Steph that's going, I mean, it's going to be really hard to find consistent scoring.
Whoa, MVP.
You're going to see consistency from a dunk like that. Oof. Good job right there. 76ers. Joel Embiid now, Mr. Postman, feeling it with the takeover.
50-37, 13-point lead. It is the largest of the ball game here. Faux World from Morehouse playing with the Sixers, looking good. Dev the Dude from Bowie State playing with the Warriors. A lot of work to do. Down by 11 and
Yeah.
just a buck 27.
Gonna need some Reggie Miller-esque hero ball to make it happen.
Wow.
Well, Superman said you need a hero. Ooh, look at him. Ben Simmons acting like Superman, and now you have Joel Embiid punishing. That's the dagger to end this unquestionably right here tonight.
Ben to Joe, but they weren't average, folks. That's not two average guys right there. Hell of an alley-oop that was right there. May have been the best alley-oop I've seen all season here during the spring league. How about Goldberg? Love it.
You know what? And Dev the Dude has been really dominant, you know, overall in all these games. Bowie themselves been really good and dominant when it comes to 2K. But look at Faux World being the foe to Bowie. Ooh, look at Seth being a foe to his brother, acting like his brother, not even looking at the basket after the follow through. I mean, look at Faux World, man, putting on for his school, his city, getting the W after Morehouse has struggled in 2K for a while.
Absolutely. Ooh, Ben. Stop doing
Punishing
like
the
that.
rim. Stop it. How many dunks have we seen? And they look like layup line dunks too, just putting on a show.
Yeah, this is NBA 2K momentum. That's what that is. Absolutely. He's trying to hunt another dunk.
Instead, gets
green.
a three from Tobias
man.
Harris.
That's just disrespectful. Wow. Can you say 29-4 run to end the game? 29-4. Wins it by 25, 69-44, I believe. So a 29-4 run. It was 35-35. 40. It was 35-35.
Yeah. It was 35-35.
34-39. Yeah.
But when, you know, you talked about it, you alluded to it, it looked like the game was going the 76ers way. And you could tell as soon as, you know, it right there, but you said it matched up. It looked like it could have gone more to the 76ers. And this is why you have Steph Curry getting cold. You have the other players also getting cold. And when you have nobody to have consistent scoring, and then on the other side too, you get the paint more wide open because you don't have Wiseman, the other bigs out there. You take out Draymond Green, who is a defensive prowess. I mean, the inside is just all day. It's like barbecue chicken, army. Let me just dominate. And that's what Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons did, just punishing the rim. Another one, just yamming all over the place, looking like Thanksgiving dinner.
I like yams.
And man, that sure was delicious.
I like yams, sweet potato casserole, greens, beans, tomatoes, chickens, lambs,
Potatoes,
you name it. We like them all. Good win there by Faux World from Morehouse. It's the dub over the Dubs. Dev the Dude, Bowie State playing with the Warriors. Huge win that was 29-4 run by Faux World. First time we saw him. I'm excited to see him play again. If he's going to be this exciting and this entertaining, we need to put Faux World on the schedule more often. Let's take a break. We'll come back with more here on a Tuesday, Boardy Big Board. Larry Ridley here, NBA 2K Tuesdays, PGA Tour 2K Tuesdays as well. We'll be back on the other side with another match after this quick timeout and a message from our proud sponsor, Gillette. Groom to game the best a man can get.
What's up? My name is Sherrod Martin, and I work at Superb Grooming Studio Barbershop in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here today to get you groomed to game. As a former NFL player that loves to play Madden, I mean like die hard, I'm gonna give you some shaving tips to give you that confidence. The Gillette 2-in-1 shaving gel, and I also got my Gillette Skin Guard. These two are essential. So starting out with a shave, we're gonna start with a nice lather. The next step after I lather up, I like to come with a hot towel. Relaxing, release stress, comfort with a nice little heat, but it also opened up the pores. Then I come with my razor. I just do some nice strokes. You look good, you play good, baby. Now you're ready to hit the yard.
Other blades I've used, they just don't cut it.
You can't get a much cleaner shave with Gillette. Gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. Watch Gillette change your world.
As a barber, nothing's gonna beat my shave, especially for guys who tend to get razor bumps with ordinary razors. But now, there's Gillette Skin Guard. It flattens the skin and lifts the blade for a shave that's close, but not too close for comfort.
Hi, I'm Fahim Alexander from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today I'm at work at Fahim's Hands Precision. Today I'm going to give you guys some smooth, cool tips to keep your groom to the game. My steps when I'm shaving, I want to use a hot towel so I can steam my scalp. You get less irritation when you use a hot towel. I'm going to use my Gillette 2-in-1 shave gel. Make sure to spread your shaving gel in circular motions. Then I want to start with these strokes. You're going to stroke, 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 5 strokes. One important fact you'll never want to forget, always pull your ear down when shaving. The Gillette Skin Guard works to minimize any tug and pull and cuts hair at skin level. This helps prevent irritation. After my strokes, I always want to check in the middle for excess hair left behind. After that, you want to hit it with the hot towel again. Then at the end, you want to use some antiseptic. Makes you feel good. Now you are ready to hit the yard looking your best.
As a barber, nothing's gonna beat my shave, especially for guys who tend to get razor bumps from ordinary razors at home. So when they can't see me, there's Gillette Skin Guard, a razor that's made different and designed just for men with skin that's easily irritated. It flattens the skin and lifts the blade for a shave that's closer than a trimmer but not too close for comfort. I mean, it's just right.
All right.
My God.
How you doing, man?
Good.
What's up, guys? My name is John Cotton, and I work and own John Cotton Studios in New York City. As you can see, I love gaming, and you probably do too, but you gotta be groomed when gaming. So I'm here to give you some tips and help you get groomed to game. I need a Gillette Shave Gel 2-in-1 and my HEA Gillette Skin Guard razor. These two work wonders together. Now just clean your face, rinse with warm water and towel dry. Now we're gonna use that Gillette Fusion 2-in-1 gel, and we're gonna lather up our face in circular motions wherever we decide to shave. Now it's time to grab the Gillette Fusion razor and let's shave. The thing I like about this razor is the ball in the middle, it curves. It rounds your face and is able to give you that sharp edge that I like. It also cut hair to surface level to prevent razor bumps. Now let's clean your face and rinse with warm water. Let's towel dry. Remote control interception! Not just you are cleaned up, you are ready to hit the yard looking your best.
And we're back here on The Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance. Week number 6 here. It's a Tuesday. NBA 2K Tuesdays. PGA Tour 2K Tuesdays as well. Larry Ridley here at SNY TV and NBC Sports Madden NFL NBA 2K League. Bordy McBoard, she's in the A. Larry Ridley, I'm here in the Ville, Cashville. We just had two games today here, 2K. Bordy, we saw Ahmad A. Bowie State versus Bowie State. Ahmad A. get the win over 5 Foot Dre, and then Faux World for Morehouse get the win over Bowie State's Dev the Duda. We're going to take a look at some of these highlights. First game out the chute tonight was 5 Foot Dre against Ahmad A. And Bordy, it was Bowie State against Bowie State. So Bowie State was a huge winner tonight.
Bowie State was a huge winner. Ooh, and look at that. Green with the green. That's a good shot right there. But as you see it right here, a dunk show by Kawhi in the lane.
Absolutely. This was a great game. Back and forth, man. We talked about this, Bordy, during the broadcast. It was a 4-point, basically 4 or 5 point game the entire game from basically into the first quarter all the way till the very end of the game. Went to overtime, and we'll see some of that. But look at this, back and forth. Look at the scores here, ladies and gentlemen, when you watch these highlights here. And, of course, you see here with the Clippers, 5 Foot Dre do his thing. Go ahead, Boyd.
Yeah, neither of these teams really wanted to give it up to the other player. They're really good, really methodical. Defense doing the job, but defense didn't do a good job with that three right there. Nobody in the way for that open tray. But, you know, these gamers, like I said, consider them as point guards, point gods. Seeing PG doing his work right there because they were just so good at maintaining the game, being methodical, being nice with it.
Then we got into overtime here, and the Clippers up 2, but it didn't matter. They would actually go up 4 there for the Clippers, but watch Ahmad A. from the Sixers make a run. They were down 4, and you know what? The Clippers, I don't think they scored another point, Bordy. That's right. It was a 12-0 run by Ahmad A. and the Sixers. Look at him from Bowie State. Another miss by the Clippers. Here come the Sixers. Seth Curry up top. D. White. Dwight Howard putting everything on those broad shoulders. Once again, Clippers down 2. Under 30 seconds, and that was the game right there. Missed layup by Reggie Jackson. And 5 Foot Dre and the Clippers, they just could not come back from that. Would end up losing this game, trust me, by 8. Kawhi barely draws any iron. I don't think he drew any iron there. So it was Ahmad A. and the Sixers getting the win, closing the game on a 12-0 run. Sixers over the Clippers and 5 Foot Dre in overtime. Second game, Dev the Dude, Bowie State, Faux World, Morehouse. 3 of the 4 players today with the Bowie State. Bowie State representing today down there, you know, the big crab cake, Baltimore, Charm City, DMV. And once again, Bordy, it was another just great game. Back and forth, within 4, 5, 6 points, couple possessions here and there. Loved how the Sixers started the game, but even better how the Warriors played. Saw Steph Curry do his thing. He was cooking early on. Kelly Oubre. Saw some James Wiseman sightings. We talked about James Wiseman, the young rookie, looking for some advice from Kevin Durant, Kyrie the other day. Some of the players around the league and some of the commentators, to be frank, just weren't overly excited about it. But he's a rookie. I've got no problem with that. Fraternizing with guys that have won championships, 3 of them combined with KD and Kyrie Irving. And you can see, look at the score once again. 8-8, Embiid doing his thing. He's a problem down low with the Sixers. But once again, 2-point lead. Look at the Warriors. And I like the Warriors in NBA 2K21 if you can just play with them well. Defensively, they've got some issues. And, boy, it's an issue trying to contain Ben Simmons. Attack the rack all game long. I don't think Ben Simmons, and we've seen the Sixers, someone play with the Sixers every day for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I don't think we've seen Ben Simmons take more than 1 jump shot in like a handful of games during the HEA, The Yard here, HBCU Esports Alliance. Danny Green, money right there, knocked that one down from somewhere near Scranton. Long three that was. And look, the Sixers, they took a lead. It was nip and tuck. That's the term I used during the game. And you saw Steph Curry there. He can finger roll. Yes, he can. Simmons kicks it out. Found Danny Green. A little turnover there. And this was the water point, the high water mark for the Warriors. Got up by about 5, but it was Full World really just crushing things in the second half. And basically what happened, guys, the Warriors and the Sixers pretty close, and then it was hammer time. I mean, they dropped the hammer. It was tied at 35, and then it was a 29-4 run. Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Embiid, Tobias Harris, all of those dudes. Doc Rivers, who I love and respect a lot, covered him when he was coaching the Celtics when they won the 2008 title. Look at that across court. Ooh, Green there. Once again, folks, 29-4. And then this right here, this is the salt right here. Game's over. You're up by 22, right? What is he going to do here? Let me just get it over to the corner. 3, Green, Rocket. And that was the winning margin there. Won it by 25, so it was a 29-4 run by Full World and the Sixers, and they win by 25. I don't think we've seen anything like that in this HEA, except maybe King Latimer when he was up 57-5, something like 52, and we had to. You need to cut it. Hey, Board. We're having a hard time hearing you.
Yeah, sorry
Jordan!
about that, folks.
What's up? What's up?
I was talking about it. You were talking good job with the highlights. You talking about needed to cut, and that was what's happening. Cutting the rug in the paint, dunk after dunk by Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. But then Jerry on top when he see those threes by Tobias Harris. And Seth Curry looking like his brother, not even looking at the rim after pulling off his shots. I mean, that's what Full World did. I mean, the dude tried to do things, but when Steph Curry, is cold, the rest of the teammates are cold too. You're not going to have a very good time, and that's what happens. Not a very good time for Dev to do. Full World putting on for Morehouse, not having some good luck earlier in the competition, but now let's see if Morehouse can make a run like Bowie's made a run these last couple weeks in 2K.
Congratulations to Ahmad A. of Bowie State and Full World of Morehouse. It wasn't lost on me that the Sixers won both of these games. They're starting to become one of those top 2, 3, 4 teams you want to play with in NBA 2K. We've seen a lot of the Celtics. Saw a lot of Nets early on until we banned them. So haven't really. Where are the Lakers? LeBron is in the game. AD is still in the game. We see hardly any of the Lakers. So a lot of Clippers, Sixers, Celtics, and Bucks. And a little Warriors here and there, a little Nuggets, a little Blazers. That's it.
And, I don't know whether it's, the rosters and everything, but it doesn't look like injuries are putting in quite an effect on the rosters
like
we just saw today.
No.
Wiseman is in. So, I don't understand what's happening. Embiid was in the whole time, and he was hurt. So I'm not sure why the Lakers are getting no love lost to them, because the players who have been doing the 76ers have been doing work. But I like the fact we're seeing some more blood and infusion as well. I'm surprised we're seeing as much Warriors because, you got Steph Curry, but everybody else. So, more infusion of talent would be nice to see coming up in these later weeks. But I like what we saw, especially from this first game, back and forth, tight matchups. I like the clips a lot as well.
All right, let's put a bow on Week 6 for NBA 2K Tuesdays. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with more. She's Border McBoard. I'm Larry Ridley. She's in Atlanta. I'm in Nashville. We'll have more of The Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance, presented by Gillette. We'll come back with PGA Tour 2K21. after this quick message and timeout from Gillette. Groom the game the best a man can get. We'll see you on the other side.
Yeah.
What's up? My name is Sherrod Martin, and I work at Superb Grooming Studio Barbershop in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here today to get you groomed to game. As a former NFL player that loves to play Madden, die hard, I'm gonna give you some shaving tips to give you that confidence. The Gillette 2-in-1 shaving gel, and I also got my Gillette Skin Guard. These two are essential. So starting out with a shave, we're gonna start with a nice lather. The next step after I lather up, I like to come with a hot towel. Relaxing, release stress, comfort with a nice little heat, but it also opens up the pores. Then I come with my razor. I just do some nice strokes. Hey, you look good, you play good, baby. Now you're ready to hit the yard.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth, eat breakfast, work out, and shave with Gillette Pro Glide. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. So, when I hop on the stream and plant this lovely face in front of millions of people, I'm not worried. I just show up, ready to play.
As a barber, nothing's gonna beat my shave, especially for guys who tend to get razor bumps with ordinary razors. But now, there's Gillette Skin Guard. It flattens the skin and lifts the blade for a shave that's close, but not too close for comfort.
Oh, we're back here. It's a Tuesday. It's the Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance. Larry Ridley here, SNY TV, NBC Sports, Madden NFL, NBA 2K League. She's boarding the board down in the A. Larry Ridley, he's in the field, Cashville. We just finished with NBA 2K21 on a Tuesday. Coming up next, PGA Tour 2K21, Tiger Woods, y'all. We'll take a look at the standings. Where we at, Brody?
5 Foot Dre at the top, $250. But you see so far, only 5 slots that people have signed up for. So make sure that you sign up, HBCUesports.com. Even that the dude with plus 60 still got some money. So go ahead, sign up, and we're going to see some more action for Goober Shrub, 5 Foot Dre, Dev the Dude today. So I'm going to be excited.
Yep, we saw last week, man. And guys, if you want to sign up, go to hbcuesports.com. Go to the bottom of the page. There's a link down there that you can register and sign up. It's easy money. We saw Dev the Dude, who we're going to see again today. I don't know if we're going to see a lot of him, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's smart. Maybe he does something good, we'll show it.
He will.
Plus 58?
Yes, plus 58. It was real
58?
bad. But, you know, new chances,
how much money do you win?
new blood.
You want
a lot of money.
Shooting 58 over. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
$100. So keep on trying at it. And of course, these gamers have had the game a little bit longer, so hopefully they do a little bit better. But we're gonna see in the upcoming footage what's gonna happen with these players. So I'm excited. I'm interested. I'm intrigued.
Well, let's go ahead and dive into some of this gameplay. Thanks to the folks at the PGA Tour, 2K as well, 2K Interactive, PGA Tour 2K21. Tiger Woods on the cover of that thing. Hey. It's a great golf game, man. I want to see it grow and continue to really reach the community out there. We saw, like we said, 4 guys playing last week. We got almost a handful this week as well. Got Dev the Dude, got a few. Got Goober Strub doing his thing here. 5 Foot Dre from Bowie State. Goober Strub from HT, Houston Tillotson. And Dev the Dude, of course, he's a BSUer as well, Bowie State. What's the course here, Bordy, as we take a look here? At a tee shot here, PGA Tour 2K21. Look at that, scenic right there.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. This is RBC Heritage, and so I found this course a little bit more difficult than the one that we did last week.
Why?
A lot of hills, because there's a lot of hills. There's a lot of wind, as you see, 13 miles per hour. Ooh, a shanked putt right there, totally going to the left. Remember, your stick also determines where that ball goes, and you definitely don't want it to go into the rough. But there's going to be a lot more, I feel, formulation by these teams, making sure that you look at not only where your ball is going, where you want it to go, but also to where that ball carries as well. And if we see a lot of gamers use their backspin and front spin, I think they get more favorable carries than not. But it's a lot of things you have to look forward to in this course, because it's not as easy as last week. A lot more hilly, a lot more hazards.
Yeah, no offense here, Bordy, to the RBC Heritage, which is this weekend, April the 15th through the, I believe, 18th. Harbortown Golf Links, that's in Hilton Head Island, South Cac, if you're from down south. That's what they like to call South Carolina.
Hey.
Hey, I love Bay Hill Lodge and Club, okay? Orlando, Arnie's Place, Arnie's Party. I'm sorry. That's a tough one to beat, Bordy. As we take a look, we saw Dev the Dude from the cup. Not off to a good start. 5 Foot Dre doing his thing, and this right here for bogey.
And you look at this, par very gonna be hard. These putting greens are very hilly, as we see a nice approach, and look at that. Pro recovery. That was a nice, lovely putt. Yeah,
it was. He'll take the +1 there, but there it is. Beautiful shots there. Look at that. You got some of the. Are those snow-capped mountains in Hilton Head, South Carolina? Stop.
I will say this is a user-generated map, so not quite as historically accurate, scenically accurate, as he said. Not a lot of hills. I know we do have hills over here. We got the Appalachian in South Carolina, but I'm not sure there's a lot of snow on those Smoky Mountains. But look at this approach right here. Ooh, right near the line. Went a little bit past it. Hopefully can recover right here with a nice long putt.
A little bit here from the right off the green here. Short bird.
Ooh.
Uh,
Gonna have
lining
to
it
shift
up
a little
here.
bit left.
Close to a 30-footer for Bird.
I like this one. I like the look at this one. Ooh,
Oh, hit the
too
stick.
much power.
Didn't go. Yeah.
No.
He's got 8 feet left for par. He does pick it up. Actually, a 3-footer. Picked it up there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about here when it comes to the maps. I like it. Look, it's beautiful. It's scenic. That's what I'm like, are they in Canada or are they in Houston here? Which one? Are they in Vancouver somewhere? Do you see the pine trees? It looks very Canadian-esque, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, maybe on the West Coast even over there, not the Smoky Mountains instead. Ooh, right there, the Rocky Mountains. But you see, Devin the Dude had a lot of struggles last week, plus 56, but doing better with plus 9, I would suppose. Maybe don't get as many chip shots before you get the ball to sink. But I expect to see a lot more plus over pars, I'm sorry, in this matchup because it's a very difficult course, lots of hills, really hard to navigate. And this right here, it's going to be interesting to see how they manage this because it's tilting one way, and that way it's putting towards hazards. You see right there, there's huge bunkers, so gotta avoid those.
Dev the Dude already plus 9.
Yeah,
not as bad last week. But you know what? All joking aside, to see these young men out here playing this beautiful game, PGA Tour 2K. Once again, huge shout out to the folks at the PGA Tour. I've done some things with the PGA Tour and some of the things they're doing with the trying to grow the game with African Americans, doing some of those things as well, working with that department over there. So love to see what the PGA Tour is doing here. Went to the merchandise show a couple years ago, did some speaking there. So yeah, love what the folks at the PGA Tour is all about, man. If you can just get involved, it's a great game. Like I said, I went to Top Golf last night. I love to hack it, man. I can swing with the best of them. I just can't hit it straight.
Well, as you see right here, Dev the Dude, not quite getting it straight, but that's okay. Plus 12, that's not necessarily that bad. But, you talk a little bit about getting used to the game and everything. A lot of these gamers, not necessarily all quite necessarily involved in PGA, so hopefully we see more of these players take some more time to learn how this game goes. And I think Dev the Dude himself can definitely learn from being a little bit more patient, is going with the default swings and default type of what the game tells him. And that can get you in pretty good position and position right here for par, which is really good for him. But don't necessarily just trust the game. You got to trust your own instincts as well. Change up the putters a little bit, change up the direction, and you'll get a little bit better results. But that's a good result for him right there. Only 1 over par.
Basically, what you're saying is very low bar for Dale.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he's doing a good job in this one. Doing a really good job. Make it positive, Larry. Come on now.
I think you just said that, actually.
You're taking words and putting them in my mouth. As we see a 3-cam for the first time right here. And look at 5-foot Drake's approach right there close to the tee. Let's see what happens in this one. Lining up the shot.
Absolutely.
Sinks it. Beautiful.
Got Bowie's Dev, the dude at the top there. Goober Strub from Houston Tilliston. Bottom left of your corner. And then on the bottom right, 5-foot Dre also from Bowie State. Who would have thought? Who would have thought about this? Who would have thought it?
Who would have thought?
To see PGA Tour being played by HBCU students here at a very high level, and also just great gameplay, beautiful graphics, and an enjoyable, entertaining experience here live on the stream. Who
would have thought that Goober Straub would have approached? Did you see that, Larry? He almost got an eagle with how close he was. That was absolutely ridiculous. Goober Straub trying to get 5-foot Dre a little run for the money. But who would have thunk it? I would have thunk it. Thanks to the help of the people there with PGA, making sure that we're all lined up and ready to go with the advice that they given us, and these gamers providing the game codes as well, allowing these gamers to get some practice in and really determine where their shots are going. Oh, and we see right there Goober Shrub including some of the slice game, the fader game there, and that'll definitely help make sure you can get exactly where you want your ball to go. So good job learning the mechanics of the game. Been putting in some practice there.
Absolutely. Here's a nice approach here. Houston Tillison's Goober Strub. Quiet, please. Quiet, Bordy. These are golf highlights.
You're right. You're right. I was way too excited. You know, you gotta be calm, methodical, really engage and see what's happening here. As you see a pitch shot, resistant to the wind, not a lot of carry, but still pretty good. A long putt right here.
So we got for par here on the par 4 fifth, long par putt. Gonna be about 30 feet, Bordy. Lines it up. It's on line. Gonna be a little short.
Oh!
Just skimmed past the hole there, Bordy.
That's where you need to use that guidance line. Probably could have gotten it in one go. Could have gotten that one under par, or at least made a par, I'm sorry, but instead a plus. But you need to be using all the mechanics that the game is getting you, and you will make sure you will earn your way to victory here. But still pretty early. I feel this front 9 is a little bit harder than the back 9. So we'll see these gamers get a little bit better as time goes by, I feel.
I love how Gruber Stubb uses the character, his golfer. You know, you know, the great mustache, right?
The Tweedly Dee, the handlebars, you know.
Yes, the handlebar. That's an eagle mustache right there.
Now you have to be careful that there's a 13-yard carry right there. Might overshoot the bounce. Instead, does overshoot it, but not by that much. Really good shot to get even on par. Just missed it. Adjust it, and it's going to get this one, I feel.
Yeah, I was talking about the PGA Tour, and PGA, he does bang it home there. Doing some good stuff with PGA Works, Charles Dillahunt, and some of those guys out there in the PGA office down there in Florida doing a great job. How they have the college championships for a lot of the some HBCUs and African Americans there every single year. So great to be a part of some of that stuff, man, and some of the initiatives that they have for the PGA Works and other people down there with the PGA. So love working with those guys. It's great to see this game back out. Tiger Woods, of course, the cover athlete on it, an executive producer on it. This is awesome to see these guys playing a PGA Tour. Goober Strub, just a little to the left-hand side. Got this for bogey. He's got to bang that home, and he does.
I wouldn't mind seeing some of these gamers not only, you know, put it out here on the virtual 6. I like to see the in real life counterparts as well, you know. Try to see us on the green, what they got in the green right here. I know it can't be, you know, much more of a difference than the 56 yarder that we see, 56, I'm sorry, par, above par that we've seen before. So hopefully, you know, these gamers are getting things. We see Dev the Dude adjusting a little bit in the putting game. So that's it. That's growth. We love to see that.
It is. And this is for bogey. Look, he averaged a quadruple bogey. Pretty much last time per hole.
Yeah.
So for him to make some improvements, look, he's not going to be, you know, under par or anything like that. Not a lot of you know, red numbers, if you will. But hey, you know, a lot of green numbers, excuse me. But hey, you know, it's getting better for him. His swing is putting, right there on the lip of it for par. That's a tap in there, birdie. Tap in par, excuse me, for 5-foot Dre board.
Yeah, no, and if you looked at that, it was curving right, curving left. That was a difficult hole to kind of get, you know, right on par, right where you want it to be, but still is able to get it done in par, and that's really good job. 5-foot Dre making sure he's flat, he's even, but going to this course where it's tilting to the right, it'll be interesting to see how he navigates this one. The hills are not your friend. The weekend likes to talk about that, but the hill's definitely not your friend for this course.
So we got the RBC Heritage this weekend, 40. Down there, like we said, Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got? Who you got this weekend?
Why don't you tell me who you got?
Who you rolling?
You know,
You want to ask me that?
Rory McIlroy. You know, Rory McIlroy has had his ups and downs. You know, but I like him. I like what he's doing. You know, so who knows? Who do you have?
You know what? Well, yesterday we had that. First of all, when we do the recap show, we have our resident DJ, right? Fly Guy DC down
Yes,
with
of
ATL
course.
94.5. What up, Fly Guy? We see you, baby. And then last night, Madden NFL on a Monday, right? Madden Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
We had that guy DJ from Claflin, right? So we got a Monday night DJ with Claflin University and that guy DJ.
Yeah.
This weekend with another DJ,
Ooh.
Dustin Johnson. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Go DJ. What do you think about that?
I
huh?
see you.
I
I
roll
see
with
you.
the
I like
DJ.
that bar you drop
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Get
There
me
you
all
go.
over, get me all over the place.
Yeah.
Any love for Jordan Sleeth? You know, everybody's been talking about them. You know, if he can do some damage, as you see, Goober
Ooh, that's
Strub
knocked
right
it down.
on.
Good.
Ooh, that was a nice putt. I like that one for par.
Good. I think that was a birdie putt, right? I mean, that was a bogey putt right there. He gets bogey.
Oh,
on
that was
one.
bogey.
6.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Was.
Bogey on that one, but still really good. But yeah, how do you feel about Jordan, man?
Speed? Nah, I'm not feeling it. I like
Not feeling
DJ.
it. Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. Yeah, just give me DJ. That's what I got, man.
That guy DJ, man, you talk about the DJs have been putting in work, so I don't mind that approach. I like that. As you see Goober Strub right here, +7. Hopefully can get par lining up. Use that guidance, Liam, man. You don't need to just do your putts without guidance, but hopefully can still get it. Just gonna be right. Oof, but it's okay for bogey. Not that bad. +8.
Goobs. Houston Tillison, where is he at? He's +8, so he still should be atop the leaderboard because I know that Dev, the dude, was plus almost 20. 5-foot Dre was plus as well. But look, I see a lot of circles there for 5-foot Dre. Nice.
Yeah.
Circles are
Like-
good. Squares
Circles-
are not.
Right. Squares are not good. Not your friend. Circles are good. I said that this front 9 is a really more difficult than this back 9. No surprise right there. Doing a little bit better because there's less hills. There's less curves when it comes to the putting green, as you see right here. Dev the Dude having some difficulty navigating the putting green just because the hills are just so difficult to navigate at the 16th hole. Ooh, man, back and forth, not getting it quite where he needs to be.
Yeah. So Dev the Dude, look at him. Some improvement there. Ooh.
Spoke too
Oh,
soon.
did
Spoke
you
too
see the
soon.
animation? Oh,
Yes.
that was great. Oh,
Aw.
Dev the Dude playing with Devin Johnson. Oh, did you see when he missed that putt? What was that, like a 1-footer? He paid it off the tag off flagpole. I thought it was impossible to do it, but he did it.
Yeah, it's why you shouldn't necessarily just go with where the game lines you up. You're gonna have some adjustments yourself, and that's the difference when you see 5-foot Dre under 5 for this one. 5-foot Dre really has been putting in the work, getting the slice game, getting the short game on par, on pocket, to make sure that he could pocket some money. Look at him over me in the standing, so I like that, you know.
There's Dev the Dude,
380.
plus 42.
Yeah.
So he's already going to finish with a lot better score on the par 5 17th right here than he had last week. He was plus, 58? So he's going to finish somewhere in the 40s, you would think, right? If he can. Boy, or double bogey. Oh, he got it.
Yeah, got
Love
it.
it.
See, all you need is just to improve. You don't necessarily need to just be a stunner so time, just on target all the time. You just need to improve. Just be better than you were the last hole. And that's exactly what happened. I'm proud of Dev the Dude right there.
I am. We saw improvement week to week. In Madden and NBA 2K, we always talk about the players getting into the lab and labbing, working on their game and deficiencies and things that they're good at as well. Practicing with friends, and to be quite frank, figuring things out. And that's what he's done here. So this is on the 18th, plus 44, par 4, 18th for par. Man, it'd be nice if he could make it home.
He does. That's what I talked about. That
double
back
bogey
half.
par. We'll take it.
That back path, more kind, less hills, less of a chance to go off course, and that's what happened with Dude improving. So proud of him. Definitely 10 points under where he was before.
Triple bogey par is how he ended.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good by Dude.
Yeah.
Plus what, 44? So he knocked off 14 strokes.
Yeah,
Knocked off 14 strokes from last week.
That's really, really good. And I think ultimately who did really, really good, 5-foot Dre, very impressive. You saw at the end, that back nine was ridiculous. Tons and tons of birdies. And that made a huge difference in the score. Was about even par before the first nine, was definitely under 5 in the last part. And that really made a huge difference in the score.
So you're going to get $250? Is that right?
Probably at this point. We still have a lot of more games to be determined. The gamers still have a little bit more time. So if you have not signed up, go ahead and sign up right now. You still have, I believe, before the end of tomorrow to have your shot and probably toppling 5-foot Dre. But you need to put into practice because this course ain't no joke.
HBCUesports.com. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. It's been another great week. Week 6 is in the book. We did Madden on Mondays, 2K Tuesdays with NBA 2K today, and also PGA Tour 2K21. Make sure you go ahead and sign up, HBCUesports.com. Week 6, it continues tomorrow. Border, you're back. Wheels Wednesday, right? Rocket League, NASCAR 5, left turns here, chasing the checkers.
Driving all over. Screw all over the place. So make sure that you sign up for that. And NASCAR Heat 5, because we're going to have my boy Kenny in here. We're going to have Spanish. We're going to have a lot of good action. So make sure that you're joining HBCUesports.com.
All right, guys. We'll see you on tomorrow. Bordy's back with Wills Wednesday. I'll see you Saturday for the weekend recap show. Myself, Bordy McBoard, and the Fly Guy DC, Hot 94.5 down there in Atlanta. For Bordy McBoard, everybody back there pushing all the right buttons. Exposure, Jalen, Tony, Griff, Danny Martin, and the crew back there in DeSoto, Texas. And also the commish, Hot Rod, Rod Chappelle, Larry Ridley, SMI TV, NBC Sports, Mad NFL, NBA 2K League. See you tomorrow and also Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/HBCU Esports Yard. Make it a good one, folks, and have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Fahim Alexander from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today I'm at work at Fahim's Hands Precision. Today I'm going to give you guys some smooth, cool tips to keep your groom to the game. My steps when I'm shaving, I want to use a hot towel so I can steam my scalp. Get less irritation when you use a hot towel. I'm going to use my Gillette 2-in-1 shave gel. Make sure to spread your shaving gel in circular motions. Then I want to start with these strokes. You're going to stroke, 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 5 strokes. One important fact you'll never want to forget, always pull your ear down when shaving. The Gillette Skin Guard works to minimize any tug and pull and cuts hair at skin level. This helps prevent irritation. After my strokes, I always want to check in the middle for excess hair left behind. After that, you want to hit it with the hot towel again. Then at the end, you want to use some antiseptic. It makes you feel good. Now you are ready to hit the yard looking your best.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth, eat breakfast, work out, and shave with Gillette Pro Glide. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. So, when I hop on the stream and plant this lovely face in front of millions of people, I'm not worried. I just show up, ready to play.